Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is December 17th, 2024. We're in the Old Testament book of Isaiah. We're going to read chapter 46 and 47 today. All right, so God is having Isaiah come back to idol worship and talking about the senselessness of worshiping something that you made yourself that can't walk, that can't talk. In this case, talking about how they're having a parade with it, which was something the Babylonians would parade their idols, and saying, okay, and in the parade you have to carry it. Okay, I'm the God that led you out of Egypt. I'm the God that's going to lead you out of Babylon, yet you're worshiping things that you got to carry around. That's why you're being punished. Then he turns to Babylon itself, and again we said idol worship there in Babylon. Some of the idols weren't just carved images for Babylon. It was their culture. It was their military might. They put a lot of stock into that and essentially thought that trumped anything else. So they're worshiping themselves. And God says, that's why I'm going to wipe out Babylon. So after I'm done with Babylon, I'm going to bring Cyrus from the east, which is east of Babylon. Eventually, it moves north. So usually, in the progression of people attacking Jerusalem, they come from the east, but then they have to come down the valley into Jerusalem. So there's the east and the north that we get. Babylon was east of Jerusalem. When they take Assyria, they come down from the north. So, all right. Anyway, that's the basis for this. So idols, making idols of our own creation. Not just stone and wood, but our might and our brains and I'm really a good financial wizard. I don't need God. I can just do that on my own. That's where we're going with this. And God says, nope. You have to trust in me. I'm the sovereign. None of that stuff. I might allow it to work for you for a little while, but sooner or later, it's going to come back to me. And so let's go ahead and we're going to read Isaiah 46:47. Bel bows down, Nebo stoops. Those are Babylonian gods. Their idols were on the beasts and on the cattle. Your carriages were heavily loaded, a burden to the weary beast. They stoop, they bow down together. They could not deliver the burden, but have themselves gone into captivity. Listen to me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, who have been upheld by me from birth, who have been carried from the womb. Even to your old age I am he, and even to gray hairs I will carry you. I have made and I will bear, even I will carry and deliver you. To whom will you liken me and make me equal, and compare me that we should be alike? They lavish gold out of the bag and weigh silver on the scales. They hire a goldsmith and he makes it a god. They prostrate themselves, yes, they worship. They bear it on the shoulder, they carry it, and they set it in its place, and it stands. From its place it shall not move. The one cries out to it, yet it cannot answer, nor save him out of his trouble. Remember this and show yourselves men. Recall to mind, O you transgressors, remember the former things of old, for I am God and there is no other. I am God and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure, calling a bird of prey from the east, the man who executes my counsel from a far country. Indeed, I have spoken it, I will also bring it to pass. I have purposed it, I will also do it. Listen to me, you stubborn-hearted who are far from righteousness. I bring my righteousness near, it shall not be far off. My salvation shall not linger, and I will place salvation in Zion, for Israel my glory. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground without a throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for you shall no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, remove your veil, take off the skirt, uncover the thigh, pass through the rivers. Your nakedness shall be uncovered. Yes, your shame will be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not arbitrate with a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit in silence and go into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for you shall no longer be called the Lady of Kingdoms. I was angry with my people. I have profaned my inheritance and given them into your hand. You showed them no mercy. On the elderly you laid your yoke very heavily, and you said, I shall be a lady forever, so that you did not take these things to heart, nor remember the latter end of them. Therefore hear this now, you who are given to pleasures, who dwell securely, who say in your heart, I am, and there is no one else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, nor shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to you in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon you in their fullness because of the multitude of your sorceries, for the great abundances of your enchantments. If you have trusted in your wickedness, you have said, no one sees me. Your wisdom and your knowledge have warped you. And you have said in your heart, I am, and there is no one else beside me. Therefore evil shall come upon you. You shall not know from where it arises, and trouble shall fall upon you. You will not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon you suddenly, which you shall not know. Stand now with your enchantments, and the multitude of your sorceries in which you have labored from your youth. Perhaps you will be able to profit. Perhaps you will prevail. You are wearied in the multitude of your counsels. Let now the astrologers and stargazers and the monthly prognosticators stand up and save you from what shall come upon you. Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. It shall not be a coal to be warmed by, nor a fire to sit before. Thus shall they be to you with whom you have labored, your merchants from your youth. They shall wander each one to his quarter, and no one shall save you. May God bless the reading of his word. May God bless you. Bye.